The notification has gone out. Big cats assemble. Namaste, big cat, come in. I've got intel. As we have a full moon in Aquarius. Namaste, MK, first in the chat. I've got intel. Tomorrow, my brother, my sibling, is about to what? Achieve 1 million steps, don't you know? In the name of what? Diabetes. Support Mr. R. Martin as he approaches his 1 million steps. Tomorrow I will be logging in live. Make sure you've got your workout gear on, because we are what? Sending our energies and our efforts towards a worthy cause.
Purchase your tracks today.
It's the support the Mr. R. Martin 1 million step challenge at diabetes.org.uk. Come on, big cats. Lend your energy. The full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is the 11th house, darling dears. It's about groups, partnerships, your hopes, your wishes, friends. Linking together, lending your energies towards a worthy cause. You can find him at Nico, Nico 131 Music on Insta, or you can go onto Fitbit at Ray M, or you can log into my Fitbit case PX, so we can step together for a worthy cause. Right, let's dive in. Big cat, you know I've got me books to give you more intel. The full moon in Aquarius, darling dears. In the incoming next 2 weeks, deal with any upsets with friends. Sort it out. Recognize which friends are what? Shit. And which are shinola, darling dears. It's what? Culling season. This is a buck full moon, darling dears, where your antlers, right, your greatness gets what? A leveling up. It also states an emotional alert. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about friendships and unfulfilled dreams. Step with us tomorrow, big cat. Line your focus, your motivation. Because you have to also remember, right? Pluto is in retrograde until the 6th of October. This is about what you are controlling and what you are being controlled by. We also have Saturn. It's buffering a little bit. Right. The message is release any issues you have about what you've been wishing for. Are there dreams that don't seem to manifest, or friendships that are troubling you? A tug of war may arise between who you are versus who your friends are. Remember I told you, law 5 of the 48 laws of power, reputation is everything. If you hang around tree sloth and bottom feeders, guess who's going to be the next in line to get that particular badge? Culling season, as you get your antlers under the buck full moon. Find a balance between what you need for yourself versus what you need to do for and give to your friends. Friends? How many of us have them? You can screenshot it and read it at your leisure. It's from the Moonology book by my fave, Yasmin Boland. Yes, baby, the Bok full moon also highlights the fact that you need to be dancing to the beat of your own drum. Aquarius is what? The eccentric visionary. This also speaks about what's your humanitarianism? What are you giving to? And is it adding to your greatness? In silence, darling dear, because pride always comes before a fall. Neptune is also in retrograde until the 1st of December. Ripping off those rose-colored glasses and allowing it to be crushed under your flip-flop as you what? Tap into your eccentric visionary. How? Your birth natal chart, darling dears. Your North Node. Your Midhaven. I've told you many times how to find the Pentacale, but it's not about that. This is about you becoming whole and complete within self. Understanding in order to gain the gifts that were left by your ancestors, you have to go within. Understanding, big cat, it is not over until you get great. And if you aren't great, it's not over. Pinkies up. Right, let's get the overall message for today, darling dears. No, I don't pick like that. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Just threw that out there to make sure you're paying attention. Do you want me to bring the whistle in? Okay then. Everybody took off their earphones then. If I was going to do it, I would warn you. Yes. Understanding how to circumvent the homosexual, right? The back, front, neck stabbing snakes. Those ones that are what? Isaiah 48:22. Reaping what they sowed as you what? Gather yourself together. Had time to think about what you deserve. And our motto is what? Everything I have, I deserve. And I deserve so much more. Why? Our other motto is, because I am, for she or he whom the sun rises. What sun that is? You choose, big cat. Let's get the overall energies. We're going to go with the last lesson, guys, because we want to understand the energies. What our ancestral team wants us to know as we what? Lean into the Bok full moon. A new beginning, a new level of understanding of self and the path that you have carved out by the sweat of your proverbial balls, darling dears. A full moon speaks of what? Harvesting your endeavors, darling dears. A time to harvest your wishes, your intentions, as you set them and burn them under the light of the new moon, darling dears. Using the energies that was what? Hidden from a big cat for eons until we entered the age of Aquarius, Aquarius full moon. There is no such thing as coincidence. Aquarius is ruled by what? Uranus. Uranus brings rebellion and revolution, as well as what? Tapping into your individualism, causing somewhat of a revolution as you change the paradigm that was set for you. Getting rid of the BS, eh? What's BS? Belief systems, darling dears. Given to you by the feeble-minded as they try to co-create in their mud hut at 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue, 2 streets over from Loser Lane. Oh, not having that, because I wasn't ready. Big cat, guess what? I found me ring. I didn't look for it. I was sitting in my office, minding my own business, when something said to me, go into my boudoir and look to the left. I looked high, and then I dropped down. And it was on the left, underneath my chair. A place where I would never have looked if I was searching. I would have torn that room up. But I let the fairies have it. You have to show everything on all levels. Who's boss? This talks about nutrition, darling dear. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. This also tells you what? A footnote, God, whomsoever is feeding you. Not every table must you take a repast from. I walk fully loaded with almonds, melons, and Mahone waters. You don't know what their intention was before they put that plate before you. And as I said in a previous reading, you are somebody's insurance policy. Hey, Nancy Vasquez, please put in the comments the name of your new movie on Amazon Prime. Big cats need to know. Right, we're going to find out about our nutrition. It's on page 63. A 6 and a 3 goes to a 9. 9 is Virgo Hermit energy. Isolation, DNS, yes, all check, and crossed off, right? Isolating yourself to what? Highlight what you needed to let go in order to get great. Walking alone. Many can't walk alone, you know. They need what? The attention of the feeble-minded. Okay, nutrition. You can screenshot it and read it at your leisure. The angels say you are a food alchemist, which means that you create divine magic through the dishes that you make and your nutritional knowledge. This is about you what? Shoring up your temple. It's the only one you have on this Malkuth. You may counsel others on how to adopt healthy and healthful diet. Demonstrate this skill for your friends, family members, or clients. Perhaps you're guided to write a cookbook, run a restaurant, or prepare delicious recipes for others. Your interests may also lead you to study nutrition and teach about it. It's important. As you call upon your healing angels' help, you'll find that unhealthy cravings are replaced with an appetite for healthful meals and drinks. This too is a process that can teach others. This also speaks about what? Culling season, as we are in the bug full moon. You are on a level that certain people, things, places behaviors can't go with you. This is not scoperation season, especially not scoperation of your damn self. No! I have to cut off one of these lights and turn on my fan. Let's get the soul message around this. Oh, hey, hey! Yes, baby. Peace and blame. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energies. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. This all goes back to Matthew 6:14 about forgiveness, darling dear. Being it of what? Instinct value. Unforgiveness is what? Sipping on poison and waiting for them, they and armed to die. This is about you what? Accepting responsibility for any situations in order to what? To bring peace. The peace of forgiveness. And because you have chosen healthier choices with your life and your energies, you're being blamed. Being blamed for past energies before you knew yourself. Because you haven't what acted in the mode they expected you to act in. Easter Island Stevie Wonder, protect your energies at every turn. Very important in order for you to what? Have full what? Cognitive dissonance, darling dear. Know when somebody's trying to what? Give you Jedi mind tricks in order to what? Cull and scupper your greatness. This is homosexual season. A full-on prakala or prakalisha will try to what? Infiltrate your cranium. Make you feel as though you're peace, right? Which brought you into isolation. Law 18 of the 48 laws of power. Yes, full-on isolation is dangerous, but you had to be isolated from those that choose to what? Feed at the bottom of the trough. Those that want to what? Still be in your existence and bring up past actions. Want you to live in shame and darkness. I think not, Scotty. I think not. Had to put my back into it. Job 8, verse 7. Your latter, darling dears, your latter days is what you choose. Allow those to have the gift of your absence. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. As you what? Pay attention to your common sense, darling dear. It is a field that you tend to on a daily basis. How? By making healthier choices in every area of your existence on this Malkuth. As you stand up, rise up to what your ancestors earmarked you for. You chose this contract. You chose to walk alone, to find your passions and your purpose. And as you tap in by going within, passion, purpose brings in Pentakale. What is Pentakale? Choice. Some of you are choosing to end certain relationships. That is what? Not gathering your greatness, darling dear. Being uncelebrated in a situation where they can't see it for themselves, darling dear. So why, oh why, would they what? Earmark you for greatness, or celebrate, or even tell you that you're doing great? Wishing darkness on you. But it's a boomerang effect as you step into your what? Ibex rogue mode. dive right in and get these energies. Okay. Do I have a deck handy? Base of the deck, healing. Libra energy as well as Saturn. This is about you what? Recuperating. And in that healing, we have the energy of the swords. This talks about intellect, download, knowledge. Some of you need to what? Get it out there, write it down. Use it as a manual for other big cats. This is a season where you what? Show your gifts and your talents. Put them in the forefront. Be your biggest fan. Current energy around you, good God, energy that's being directed towards you. The Brock Pocketus on a knife's edge, right? Everything is what? Tight and right, where they are in their trenches. What trench is that? The mud hut, darling dear. The one that you had to what? Skeet, put your full on tinky winky from. The jealous ones. They are what? IFing whatever you've got going on social media. And everything they see is a stone to their eye, a knife, right, to their black hole of Calcutta, which they call a heart chakra. Bitter and twisted. Jealous of what you've got going on. The Queen of Pentacles is the ideal partner. This is somebody who you separated from, somebody who you probably held in high esteem. Friend, family, is now foe. And they're on a knife's edge through what you are achieving at this moment in time. My Pentacle is my spying online. Spying Sputnik. Hillbilly investigations are being launched on a regular basis. This also speaks about somebody going for some kind of surgery, some kind of realignment. It didn't work, blood. You wasted your pentacles. You looked effed up. From the outside in. Big mistake for you. Pentacles in the reverse speaks about somebody doing it on a budget. Really? You'd put your whole body look on a budget? Well, it didn't work, darling dear. Scop it again. Not fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. The Queen of Pentacles on its face, darling dears. This is somebody who what? Needs the attention of others. This is somebody who lives what? The hyacinth bouquet life. This is someone that tried to pull it together, what? To what? Try and what? Shine on a big cat. And it's not working. This is somebody who sought your attention, is still seeking your attention. But because you have what? Zipped into your tinky winky suit as you ran away, scarpered, scampered, cantered with your what? Your bag, your intellect, whatever you had going on. It pains them. They thought you'd be loyal to the end. Really? They thought you would continue to take backstabberation. This is what the gossip, Jeremiah 9:40, those that went on the balls of their feet, right? To languish and perpetrate whatever you had going on in your hemisphere. Your losses, right, was wins for them in their cranium. They, them, and arm. Really? Tell them to bite on this. You have the gift of badass alchemist ways, the intellect, Psalms 23:5. Your table is set. Psalms 23:6. Your head is anointed. You know your worth. Not only do you know your worth, you understand how to bend the matrix. Oh well, they're not loving it. They don't understand how you have that certain je ne sais quoi. You, big cat, have lived through what? The tree of life. You've been on the fool's journey. And found that it was not fitting for what you had going on. For the purpose that you found in your birth natal chart, darling dears. badass alchemist ways. This is about you having acquired the knowledge and the intellect. These people, they said they were people. As you shine, as only a big cat can shine. In silence, because we show up. We allow our what? Achievements and accomplishments speak for themselves. Magician energy. Mercury as well as what? Air energy. Mercury is the planet of what? Your intellect, your communication. Some of you are what? Doing full-on communicative dance. You have not said a word. This is about you what? And not allowing yourself to be controlled by a master manipulator. This is somebody who has what? Full of drama. Like to what? Take you off the straight and narrow. Have you confused, not knowing. You got into what? Full-on defense mode. Until you allowed spirit in your life. Psalms 91:1. In faith, the size of a mustard seed. Pinkies up. Energies outside the big cat has you what? Languish in the bug full moon, releasing relationships that you see as what? A full-on failure. You've got no more to give that particular public. Because why? They sit in envy. Envy of everything you do, darling dear. Every breath you take, every move you make. They are watching you, Sputnik. Mouth breathers, underachievers, sit in what they co-created in the name of whomsoever they worship. Right? Look. Their ego and their pride, which drove them, is also what? Sitting in what? The bucket seat of what they've got going on. Straight to 911, Freddy Krueger Mud Hut. They're going through a hellacious situation. Pride always comes before a fall. Especially when your eyes is on somebody else's shiznai. I told you many times, big cat, we stay in our lane. You focus on your goal, your own goals. You don't look back. That is scoperation. And full of what if shit, darling dears. Many of us have done it many times. Time travel to the past, and what happened? If shit. This is about you focusing on your own goals, staying in your own lane. Don't look at what anybody else is achieving. Look at what you can achieve for yourself. This is your ultimate goal. Crying like a Mitch, Luke 22:62. Into their fist, I might add. Regret knows their address. Regret and what? Worry blood! Hey! Allow it. Outside energies, darling dear. Relationships that you simply cannot allow. In the parliament you have right now. It can't work in your parliament. What's this? Energy outside yourself. Page of Wands. They're seeing that you have what? Good ideas. You have what? Your second wind. This is about achievement, opportunities, having the passion and the fire. Yes, baby, posh clap. This also speaks about unexpected meetings and messages. You're going to be receiving messages, darling dears, right? Divine wants you to what? Keep your third eye shined as to the truthfulness of these messages or interactions. Wondering whether what? They're really enthusiastic because you are rising up as only a big cat, ibex, rogue can. Or they want to see if you've got a stumbling block. If you're looking back at what they've got going on. Page of Wands, darling dear. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes, they're watching, mate. They've stepped it up, guys. Whomsoever, who, they, them, and Tree sloth, we agreed. Pinkies up. Yes! They're watching you what? Get go up. Scorella. Make firm partnerships, right? Deals. This also speaks about benefactors. My 3 of Pentacles also speaks about what? Online spying. Sputnik. If it wasn't for you getting up in the morning, right, to ignite their powers of what? Hate, envy, and regret, they wouldn't have a thing to do with their day. Capricorn energy, as well as Mars energy. This is about you, what? Aggressively going after what you want. Using your unique skills to become a major craftsperson in your field. Pentacles talks about dedication, studying, knowledge. I tell you many times, Big Cat, knowledge is power. Know a bit about everything. And then go to your birth natal chart to hone your skills. They're watching you get guap, skrilla. This talks about fame, recognition. This also speaks about having a platform, darling dears. The Page of Wands also speaks about using it wisely to impassion and empower. What's this? Wheel of Fortune on its face, darling. This talks about the Zemblanitus of it all. Yes, baby, to be avoided at all costs. This is an outside energy. Those, right, that are unlucky and unhappy. Law 10 of the 48 laws of power. Don't you know? Pinky's up. Those that can't quite get it together, just like Luther Vandross's curl. Doesn't quite make it, right? They would love to what? Catch your fade. Whatever you've got going on, whatever you put your energies towards, whatever ignited your passions for you to go forth, get up. Because the fat lady had not sung in your particular paradigm. They wanted to fail. They, them, and those advocates of the gingivitis, as they watch you ascend and achieve greatness. Whatever you chose that field to be in, darling dear. They wanted to fail. They, them, and Bad energy, bad juju. They wish the worst circumstances on you, not knowing that everything is a boomerang effect, as we are under what? The Buck full moon in Aquarius, in the age of Aquarius, I might add, with so many retrogrades on their tail. This is Pisces as well as Cancer energy, darling. There's the moon, right? This talks about false friends, fake frenemies, right? Relationships that you're going to what? Say, 2 of these and 1 of those. Dos Vidania. In silence. We shower up Big Catty, Style, and Stevie Wonder. Move away from those that are what? A continued cohesive failure in your life. As you continue to ascend and upgrade. Leave them in the mire they created. They asked for it. They begged for it as they underestimated the humanity within you. As they earmarked you for black sheep. Let me just ring the bell of regret. Hey, yeah, hey. Continue with the blessation in their faces, darling dears. Continue as they live in that mire. Your intuition is litty. Some of them are realizing that you're highly intuitive. But these same jealous ones will never give you the what? The flowers while you're alive. They see your ascension. Because they're spying. What else is what they got to do? These people or whatever, they haven't accepted, right? Matthew 10:14, that you dusted off your sandals and headed out to your infinite possibilities. They are hoping, right, from Proverbs 26:11. What's that? As a fool returns to his folly, a dog returns to his vomit. Are you eating vomit in this season, darling dears? as you lay back in the blessings that has been gifted to you by your ancestral team in gratitude, as you kick your way out of the duvet on a morn. Why? Because you have purpose. Where did you find it? In your birth natal chart, darling dear. Put not your trust in man, but in a higher power. And when you allow the energy of Father God Most High. Okay. What's trying to emotionally block you? Sputnik. They want you to pay attention, right? Because you are creative. You have deep insight into what level of what? Tree sloth, right? Echopraxic, right? Because the hater, what do they do in the background? Get on the balls of their feet, cause controversy amongst the other feeble-minded, earmarked for the spiritual short bus. And then they take note, and then they try to what? Copy. Single white female. Jealous and embittered. And did I tell you, right? They have no true hold on their emotions. Air energy easily pulled about, eh? And spying. Spying? Why? Because you're a big fat missed opportunity, darling dears. Know your worth. This person has to get themselves together in silence wherever they be. Clouds of confusion. The confused amongst the confused. You see, the Three of Cups could have been a third-party situation. They chose, right, a cup, right, that came from the clouds, full of hopium. Good for them. Excelente, right. Disappointed and disillusioned with the choices they made. As they spy on what you've got going on. They watching, mate. They watching. Right? Told you, because you've moved on. You're not emotionally ensnared by their ministrations. I told you they're missionaries of the devil. Just finished licking the devil's balls, right? Wanted to continue to with their emotional outbursts, right? Bringing trauma to your doorway. Wanted you to lay in it. Like they're the only people on this earth. There's over 8 billion, darling dears. This is about you, what? Tapping into your creativity, having the insight, right? To know that there are bigger and greater things out there for you. Page of Swords. This also speaks about what? Unexpected messages as well as invites from those that have a common interest. Being on the alert, Peter 5:8 in this bitch. For the shapeshifters, the baiters of it all, those that would love to come back and cause havoc, if you'd allow it. Bebe, I told you already, time travel to the past, right, is not a good place to be in. They will beat you down with their experience and their what? Shape-shifting of it all. Tell you anything you want to hear. Just to ensnare you in their what? Traumatic bonds. Cry like a Mechu mast into your fist, and at 6 feet. Them I got to eat. Whomsoever crossed the big cat, right? As you came into what? Your season of peace. Accepting your responsibility in certain chiznai. Even if you was complacent, you accepted that. They're sorry, mate. Proper sorry. Whatever they've got going on, it failed. A cohesive failure. 126 in the chat. Namaste, big cats. If you're enjoying the read, please thumbs it up one time so that this intel can go out to more big cats. Right? Look at this shit. Because they expect you to what? Reap what you sowed. They see where you're going. This is what I'm telling you many times, big cat. right? The bottom feeders, the feeble-minded, see your greatness and see where you're headed to. Pentacles is again online. And they also see that you're not working towards them, that you're not prepared to share whatever you've come across in this season. They understand that they have been crossed off your list. They're not getting any Christmas gifts. Hey! Not even a kind word. They are giving time that you're conceited, right? And that what you've achieved is fugazi. They're still leading with the liation, advocates of the gingivitis. The King of Pentacles needs no one to be self-made. The King of Pentacles, right, is methodical, right? They take their time to speculate. This is about having multiple streams of income that they, them, and will not be benefiting from in this season. Passive income all the way. Right, told you. Libra energy, justice on its face, darling dears. On its face. Karmic retribution for dishonesty, right? Karmic justice is being delivered to whomsoever it needs to be delivered, right? Because those scales have to be balanced out. What you give, you get. Reaping what they sowed. You don't get off your throne, right? You the King of Peace, whether you are male or female, right? You are self-made, right? You took the time to heal. This also speaks about what? Counseling, right? Breaking down belief systems that was not to your benefit. This is about you what? Releasing yourself from paradigms, possibly from the cradle. They didn't see it for you, so therefore you don't see it for them. No energy to give the public. Nothing like a slice of karma to come through as you continue to what? Adopt Law 29 of the 48 Laws of Power. What's that? Plan all the way to the end, big cat. Do the Wendy Williams. And while you're planning and working in silence, Law 30 of the 48 Laws of Power. It looks effortless. They think that it takes nothing to be who you are. Really? You was gifted with badass alchemist ways. And you have the knowledge of said badass alchemist ways. Shine them on, blood. This is someone who is jealous to the core. Trust and believe. They wanted to leave you in fetus status. They wanted you to what? They wanted your clock to stop. Just like Mrs. Havisham, right? Be in that gown, right? With cobwebs on everything. Cobwebs, your blood clot, right? Because we understand when point A and point B has been activated, right? Yes, we do. We understand the warning signs and the red flags of it all, right? As you continue to drop down and get your eagle on. That is what the walk alone is for. That is what the DNS is for you to claim dominion over yourself. Hold on a minute, let me plug my music in because the battery's running out. How long have I been on? Like 40, we're on 444, darling dears. And it went to 4444. So 444 means that you are on the right path. Whatever you are doing, you're doing swell. Your ancestral team just gave you the notification, darling dear. Continue to what? Follow your intuition and keep going. Keep going. No matter what. No time for time traveling to the past. The past is a no-no. This is your season for healing. Leaning on your knowledge and your wisdom. The Queen of Wands is highly intuitive. This is about you plotting and strategizing, understanding that you have natural leadership skills, but you have to find your gangster in order to what? Put your intel out there. This is what big cats do. This is why you are being earmarked to wake up at this time. It's giving you the passion, the willpower, and the drive. And you are looking quite sexy, fabulous, and gorgeous as you get it all together on every level. Determined and proud of your achievements. Why? Because you use the strategy laid down in your birth natal chart. And you smell of success. The Queen of Wands has what? Occult knowledge. What was hidden from us for eons, darling dears. Why? Because it was used against us. So that you could live on the hamster wheel of eat, sleep, and repeat. The hamster wheel of feeling that you can be tied down by what? The man. A regular job. You have what it takes. You have greatness in you. And until you choose to tap in, right, and turn it up, you'll be fodder on the winds. The Queen of Wands is highly intuitive. Some of you, right, they are realizing that you have a highly intuitive nature. This is about you what? Relying on your intuition and allowing your solar plexus to be your guide, right? So you can see the betrayal. Before they get out of their bed, darling dear, you are aware to the gangster. Trust me, those Judases in a Peter suits, even though they are legion, right? They follow a pattern. Understand the pattern. You haven't got the time to be scuppered at this stage of the game. Final outcome. I'm going to take it to the Patreon. We're going to close out this read. Oh, many cards. This talks about true love, reciprocated love, and it always starts with self, darling dear. Love yourself. Every inch. And if you're finding it hard, go and pick a particular part of yourself. Today is clavicle bone day. Love on that and work your way outwards. You are unique and you have purpose. And if you do not complete it, you will be sent back in a lesser state to repeat living in your south node. You don't want that, right? Pass up on what is not on your spiritual pay grade. How do you do that? By going within, sleeping on it. Your ancestral team will show you, but you have to ask for clear signs of what this person intends. It will come to you. Personal people, whether it's what? Conflict and chaos. Because you know that you deserve love. And as I said, it starts with self. Because you are what? On a winning kind of a thing going on. You're winning, darling dear. This is your what? Reaping season, right? Play possum with a bottom feeder, a tree sloth. Those that are advocates of the gingivitis. Come with the fucking ease blood. Those airbenders, right? Because somebody's got what? The itchy and scratchy show. And they'd like to bring you on as what? A returning act. Are you ready to take on an STD of the mind, body, or soul? Prakala or Prakalisha, right? Jackpot. This is reaping season. I've said it many times. But you need to understand and believe. Conceive, believe, and achieve with faith the size of a mustard seed, right? Because you are about to receive many offers. Why? It's your season of Dharma, darling dears. On that note, I drop some mic. To love Teesprings, or take the hop, skip, and jump with me to the Patreon. Also, I have to also remind you that my brother, right, is doing the 1,000,000 steps for diabetes. You can get him on support him at Mr. R. Martin at 1 Million Step Challenge at diabetes.org.uk, right? You can find him on Instagram at Nico131 or on Fitbit at Ray M. I'll be going live tomorrow, supporting him with his what? Last 150,000 steps. Girl, oh boy. I've only been capable of about 10 or 15 per day. So I'll be stepping it up. Get your trackies on. Or even the yoga outfit that Yogi Karen will never get from me because I will be serving her trackie. Silent war and all of that. Anyhow, as I always say, don't get smoked! Don't smoke yourself. This samurai sword is taking its time to get here. Remember, if you're ever confused or unsure, go to the Bushido, the rules of the samurai. Move in silence. Give them the gift of your path. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power as you continue to get great. From the ashes, baby! Namaste! Energy every time. Cat, come and support us as we continue. What? To support Ray M as he does his 1 million steps. The last 150,000 steps. Tomorrow, get your trackie. Get your what? Workout gears. Get it together. Namaste! Cat! I'm trying to choke this, but it now work. No. Namaste, big cat.